大家好，我们今天要学中级公民课第6周N400第12部分，问题1到9。好，我们先看第一个问题 ：Have you ever claimed to be a U.S. citizen? Have you ever claimed to be a U.S. citizen? 你曾否声称自己是美国公民？你曾否声称自己是美国公民？答案是 no， 没有。好，我们一起再读一遍。Have you ever claimed to be a U.S. citizen? 你曾否声称自己是美国公民？ Claimed 就是声称。What does claim mean? What does claim mean? 声称是什么意思？声称是什么意思？答案是 To claim is to say that you're a U.S. citizen when you're not. To claim is to say that you're a U.S. citizen when you're not. 声称自己是美国公民的意思是，你说自己是公民，但其实你不是。好，我们再一起读一遍。What does claim mean? 声称是什么意思？答案是 To claim is to say that you're a U.S. citizen when you're not. 声称自己是美国公民的意思是你说自己是公民，但其实你不是。What does U.S. citizen mean? What does U.S. citizen mean? 美国公民是什么意思？美国公民是什么意思？答案是 A U.S. citizen is a person who lives in the U.S. who can vote. A U.S. citizen is a person who lives in the U.S. who can vote. 美国公民是在美国居住可以投票的人。美国公民是在美国居住可以投票的人。好，我们再一起读一遍。What does U.S. citizen mean? 美国公民是什么意思？答案是 A U.S. citizen is a person who lives in the U.S. who can vote. 美国公民是在美国居住可以投票的人。Lives in the U.S. 是在美国居住。Vote 就是投票。第二 Have you ever registered to vote in any federal, state, or local election in the United States? Have you ever registered to vote in any federal, state, or local election in the United States? 你曾否在美国联邦、州或地方选举中登记投票？ Federal 就是联邦 ，State 是州 ，Local 就是地方。答案是 No， 没有。好，我们再一起读一遍。Have you ever registered to vote in any federal, state, or local election in the United States? 你曾否在美国联邦、州或地方选举中登记投票？答案是 No， 没有。What does register mean? What does register mean? 登记投票是什么意思？登记投票是什么意思？答案是 Register means to sign up. Register means to sign up. 登记投票意思是你签署你行使选权。好，我们再读一遍。What does register mean? 登记投票是什么意思？答案是 Register means to sign up. 登记投票意思是你签署你行使选权。第三 ，Have you ever voted in any federal, state, or local election in the United States? Have you ever voted in any federal, state, or local election in the United States? 答案是 no, 没有。What does vote mean? What does vote mean? 投票是什么意思？投票是什么意思？答案是 To vote means to choose a government or a leader. To vote means to choose a government or a leader. 投票是去选择一个政府或领袖。投票是去选择一个政府或领袖。好，我们再一起读一遍。What does vote mean? 投票是什么意思？答案是 To vote means to choose a government or a leader. 投票是去选择一个政府或领袖。第四 Do you now have or did you ever have a hereditary title or an order of nobility in any foreign country? Do you now have or did you ever have a hereditary title or an order of nobility in any foreign country? 你是否现在有或曾否有过其他国家的继承称号或贵族头衔？答案是 No， 没有。好，我们现在先看一下这个字 hereditary。好，我们练习一下发音。这个字念 hereditary。hereditary, hereditary, hereditary, hereditary. 好，再看一下这个字 nobility, 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 hereditary, nobility. 好，我们再一起读一遍。Do you now have or did you ever have a hereditary title or an order of nobility in any foreign country? 你是否现在有或曾否有过其他国家的继承称号或贵族头衔？答案是 No， 没有。Do you now have 是你是否现在有 ，now 就是现在。Did you ever have 就是曾否有过 ，ever have 是有过。What does hereditary mean? What does hereditary mean? 遗传是什么意思？ 遗传是什么意思？答案是 Hereditary is something passed from parents to their children. Hereditary is something passed from parents to their children. 遗传是父母传一些东西给他们的孩子。遗传是父母传一些东西给他们的孩子。Parent 是父母 ，children 是孩子。好，我们再一起读一遍。What does hereditary mean? 遗传是什么意思？ Hereditary is something passed from parents to their children. 遗传是父母传一些东西给他们的孩子。What does order of nobility mean? What does order of nobility mean? 贵族是什么意思？贵族是什么意思？答案是 like a king or queen. Like a king or queen. 贵族是像国王或皇后。King 是国王，皇后是 queen。好，我们再一起读一遍。What does order of nobility mean? 贵族是什么意思？答案是 like a king or queen. 贵族是像国王或皇后。第五 Have you ever been declared legally incompetent or been confined to a mental institution within the last 5 years? Have you ever been declared legally incompetent or been confined to a mental institution within the last 5 years? 你曾否在最近5年内被合法宣告为没能力或住过精神病院？你曾否在最近5年内被合法宣告为没能力或住过精神病院？答案是 no， 没有。好，我们看一下这个字 incompetent。这个字的发音是 incompetent。incompetent. Incompetent. 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 Legally incompetent. 好，我们再看一下这个 institution. 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 Mental institution. 好，我们再一起读一遍。Have you ever been declared legally incompetent or been confined to a mental institution within the last 5 years? 你曾否在最近5年内被合法宣告为没能力或住过精神病院？答案是 no， 没有。What is a mental institution? What is a mental institution? 精神病院是什么？精神病院是什么？答案是 Mental institution is a hospital for the mentally ill. Mental institution is a hospital for the mentally ill. 精神病院是为精神病人服务的医院。好，我们再一起读一遍。What is a mental institution? 精神病院是什么？答案是 Mental institution is a hospital for the mentally ill. 精神病院是为精神病人服务的医院。第六 Do you owe any federal, state, or local taxes that are overdue? Do you owe any federal, state, or local taxes that are overdue? 你有否欠交过期的联邦、州或地方政府税？你有否欠交过期的联邦、州或地方政府税？答案是 No， 没有。好，我们再一起读一遍。Do you owe any federal, state, or local taxes that are overdue? 你有否欠交过期的联邦、州或地方政府税？答案是 No， 没有。What does owe mean? What does owe mean? 欠交是什么意思？欠交是什么意思？答案是 To owe means not paid. To owe means not paid. 欠交的意思是没有交税给政府。欠交的意思是没有交税给政府。好，我们再一起读一遍。What does owe mean? 欠交是什么意思？答案是 To owe means not paid. 欠交的意思是没有交税给政府。What do taxes mean? What do taxes mean? 什么是税项？什么是税项？答案是 Taxes are money paid to the government. Taxes are money paid to the government. 税项是缴交给政府的钱。税项是缴交给政府的钱。好，我们再一起读一遍。What do taxes mean? 什么是税项？答案是 Taxes are money paid to the government. 税项是缴交给政府的钱。Have you ever not filed a federal, state, or local tax return since you became a permanent resident? Have you ever not filed a federal, state, or local tax return since you became a permanent resident? 当你成为合法永久居民后，你曾否没有递交联邦、州或地方报税表？当你成为合法永久居民后，你曾否没有递交联邦、州或地方报税表？ Did you consider yourself to be a non-US resident? Did you consider yourself to be a non-US resident? 你曾否认为你自己是非美国居民呢？ 你曾否认为你自己是非美国居民呢？答案是 no， 没有。好，我们再一起读一遍。Did you consider yourself to be a non-US resident? 你曾否认为你自己是非美国居民呢？答案是 no， 没有。第八 Have you ever called yourself a non-US resident on a federal, state, or local tax return since you became a permanent resident? Have you ever called yourself a non-US resident on a federal, state, or local tax return since you became a permanent resident? 自从你成为一个合法永久居民后，你是否曾在联邦、州或地方报税表上自称为非居民？答案是 no， 没有。Since you became a permanent resident 是自从你成为一个合法永久居民后。好，我们再一起读一遍。Have you ever called yourself a non-US resident on a federal, state, or local tax return since you became a permanent resident? 自从你成为一个合法永久居民后，你是否曾在联邦、州或地方报税表上自称为非居民？答案是 no， 没有。What is a non-US resident? What is a non-US resident? 什么是是非居民？什么是是非居民？答案是 A non-US resident is someone who does not live in the US. A non-US resident is someone who does not live in the US. 非居民是不在美国居住的人。非居民是不在美国居住的人。好，我们再一起读一遍。What is a non-US resident? 什么是非居民？ A non-US resident is someone who does not live in the US. 非居民是不在美国居住的人。第九 Have you ever been a member of or associated with any organization, association, fund, foundation, party, club, society, or similar group in the United States or in any other location in the world? Have you ever been a member of or associated with any organization, association, fund, foundation, party, club, society, or in a similar group in the United States in any other location in the world? 你曾否在美国或世界其他地方跟任何组织、团体、基金、会、协会、党团、俱乐部、会社或类似的团体有关联？你曾否在美国或世界其他地方跟任何组织、团体、基金、会、协会、党团、俱乐部、会社或类似的团体有关联？答案是 yes 有，或者 no 没有。好，我们再一起读一遍。Have you ever been a member of or associated with any organization, association, fund, foundation, party, club, society, or similar group in the United States or in any location in the world. 你曾否在美国或世界其他地方跟任何组织、团体、基金、会、协会、党团、俱乐部、会社或类似的团体有关联？答案是 yes， 有，或者 no， 没有。In any other location in the world 是世界其他地方。What does organization mean? What does organization mean? 组织是什么意思？组织是什么意思？答案是 An organization is a group. An organization is a group. 组织是一个团体。组织是一个团体。好，我们再一起读一遍。What does organization mean? 组织是什么意思？ An organization is a group. 组织是一个团体。好，我们这个星期就学到这里，下个星期再见。